everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's me, M Sakura, and just by reading the title, you already know it's a new season of RuPaul's Drag Race. And that means a new season of The Shit Soup. I'm your host, M Sakura, and of course we are joined by our co-host today,
Cash Monet.
Oh my God, Cash is back here. Well, Cash isn't like back here in the studio. Cash is joining us via satellite from Koreatown in LA. Cash, how have you been?
Oh my God, so good. Ever since we stopped doing the soup, I have been getting so much sleep. And I don't know if you know, but I'm also on YouTube as well. So doing the soup for like, how many weeks was last season?
Girl, we did a regular season and we did an all-star season. So that was like 20-something episodes.
That was like half of the year we did that. It made me start doing my own YouTube. So that's what I've been doing recently.
So if you guys want to follow Cash on her channel and her journey, she's about to go to, I think you're going to Japan and the Philippines?
Hi.
Yep, that's right. If you want to follow her adventures, go ahead and click on the link below. Go to her channel and subscribe. Her vlogs are really stupid. She's trying out her new camera. So if anything goes wrong technically, just grill her in the comments. Cash, do you know anything about this season so far? Any first impressions from Meet the Queens or social media? Do you know anyone already?
Well, the Meet the Queens was so long that I only listened to it while driving.
We were driving.
So I don't even know visually what the queens look like. I've seen some spoilers here and there on Instagram. I don't think I know anyone from this season, not even like personally. Actually, I have seen Mirage perform and I knew she was gonna get on that season. And like, I've seen her in person long time ago in Las Vegas and oh my gosh, she is a firecracker.
Oh, she's so good at performing. I'm so excited for her.
Also,
there's another queen on here that does flips.
And you could tell that Mirage just hangs around with a lot of strippers by the way that they perform. It's just, I feel like she's just in that group chat, you know?
Well, she performs at Piranha and Piranha has like strippers at the wazoo. First impressions wise for me, for the cast, I definitely feel, it kind of feels like every 4 years, it's like a RuPaul's Best Friend race. They all seem pretty close this season from promos from what I've seen.
That's good, right?
Yeah, I personally like when the girls get along with each other or they get along with each other post-season and during press week. Because I do like to see a little bit of drama on the season, I'm not gonna lie. I do like to see people fight. So, before we get into the shit soup, first off, I wanted to say thank you guys so much for joining us. If you guys are new here, welcome. If you guys are returning, welcome as well. This is the Shit Soup, the review show where me and Cash Monet give our opinions on season 16 of RuPaul's Drag Race, and our opinions are dumb and stupid and don't matter because I got eliminated second and Cash has never been on anything. Not on Drag Race, not even Cap on a Kiki. The only thing she's been on is in the background of a porn. Link me to it later. Anyways, you guys, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel if you want to see more of the shit soup, and of course, comment down below who is your favorite season 16 queen from this episode so far, and are you guys glad to see me and Cash back for the shit soup?
You better say yes.
All the comments, no, 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 no. And with that, let's go ahead and get into our review. So we start off the episode and the girls enter the workroom. First to walk in is Q. What do we think?
Okay, so I thought Q just looked like Bag of Chips, like but like in a different font.
Is that rude or is that not rude? That sounds rude to me.
I don't know. Let me know.
I felt like, okay, so like you were only listening to the Meet the Queens on the radio. Does Q sound like, does she look like how she would look like if you thought the name was Q? Like she's like, I have a drag queen friend, her name is Q. What does she look like in your head?
Like a very artsy fella.
I think that I definitely wasn't thinking like drag queen wise she would look like this, but confessional wise is absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I actually really like this outfit, and I'm very impressed that she made everything herself.
That's one of the things too, is like, so much of this show, we have so many people doing designers and stuff like that, that the minute they do something themselves, I'm like, top.
Oh, yeah.
And she had a little frog bag. It was so cute.
Oh, I didn't see that.
But also, as an avid lover of green, do you like the green on this outfit?
I do like the green on this outfit.
It's so tasteful.
Yeah.
It's like, you know when girls wear green and it's the bad green? This is not the bad green.
Oh yeah, green can go wrong really quickly, but this look I really like.
Okay, so afterwards, Tsunami walks in. I was doing a review with Yuhua, and she kept saying Zumani. She kept saying Zumani, and then all it made me think of was the time that we performed with Jasmine Masters, and she kept saying Yuma Samanaki, and it just mirrored that too much.
Life imitates art.
Yeah. Which one's life and which one's art? Tsunami walks in. What's your initial impression of her?
I wrote down that she looks like a sleigh George Washington. Something about like the ruffles and the pants gives me very like, we're gonna sign a document.
I thought her outfit was really cute. I can definitely see the George Washington, what you're saying, because George Washington gives me very like baby blue and white for some reason.
Right.
It's not giving me founding father, but like founding mother. You know what I'm saying? She is Candy Muse's daughter. And I don't know how you feel about having someone related on Drag Race, like having the family there. But as someone like walking into the workroom and they're like, oh my God, I'm blah, blah, blah's daughter. I'm Candy Muse's sister. I'm Aja's daughter. And everyone is like that. Like everyone is related to someone 1 degree off. It's kind of intimidating walking in. But as a viewer, I'm just like, we don't have to do that. Can we get new people?
Right. I mean, I feel like in the early seasons, when it was like someone's like daughter or mother, we were like, oh my God, they must be so good. But I feel like now, like anyone can be anyone's daughter.
She says that she's like the graceful muse, which is kind of a read to Candy. It's just so funny.
I don't take that family name. I take it with a grain of salt, is what I'm saying.
I said that her outfit is kind of like Tyra Banks, like 2000s, but the drag version, like with Destiny's Child mixed in there. She makes a comment. She says, they're like, oh my God, we're gonna have more people. And she's like, hopefully no more TikTok people. How do you feel about that? Because we're TikTok people.
Girl, get with the times.
Yeah, because oh my God, no more TikTok girls. Girl, the girls who are on TikTok have way more followers than you and they're making more money. Mm-hmm.
Just saying that just makes you sound like an old millennial.
It does. And that's George, founding mother.
Half of Drag Race sometimes is social media, unfortunately. But okay, so next up, the third person coming in is a mandatory meeting. And we got a lot to say.
Okay, first off, her eyebrows are like this.
But then her neck is like this.
I know, it looks like when the girls try to cram into like those corsets and it's the backside, like the back rolls. I mean, like the breastplate, 1, it doesn't match the skin tone, and 2, it's not covered up by anything. And I just think that's wild.
Just raw dogging the neckline on TV.
Raw.
A mandatory meeting was also the person that I know most about because after the show aired, like a lot of her stuff was like just in the eye of the public. People said that she only been doing drag since 2020, so she is a baby queen. Mm-hmm. And I think that's answers a lot of questions.
Yeah, it does answer a lot of questions. On the show, she says that she's been doing drag since 2021, and you go, oh yeah. Oh! Everything is coming together now. Right. All the pieces are starting to fit. She carries herself like, if you guys have not done drag, this is the tea, okay? If you've been doing drag and you start out and you're 2 years in, your sisters act, look, and have humor exactly like a mandatory meeting.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly like her. Like, she has this fearlessness because she hasn't been doing drag for very long, you know?
I think it's kind of refreshing.
And I like it too. I do feel like her friends can be meaner. like her friends can tell her eyebrows need to go to the side.
I also put Bible Girl in an alternate universe.
She kind of gave me vibes like when Derek Barry put on eyebrows for the first time, and then Bob's like, "You're so brave." I'm just gonna put that out there, and then I'm gonna put a picture of Derek, and then I'm gonna put a picture of a mandatory meeting, and then you tell me what you think.
You know, I think it's fun that we have someone like her on the show.
Next up is Morphine Love Dion, and I think her name is kind of a pun off of Celine Dion, like Morphine Lean Dion, somewhere in there. I don't know. Maybe it makes sense to her.
Why? That doesn't.
I don't know.
She looks like she's like 3 feet tall.
I think that might be true. But the thing that's wild about her, and I'm sure everybody who was watching had the same reaction. It's no reaction to when she walks in drag. It's when we go to confessionals. And she's like full makeup artist. Like she fully looks like a 2016 makeup artist on YouTube. She is glowed up.
Like her confessionals is just her in drag without a cut crease.
Wait. Yeah, I mean, I guess my question is when they do drag and like they do the challenges and like, cause the first episode they're in drag, they do the photo shoot and then they take the makeup off. Is she gonna take it off and then put it back on?
I don't know. Maybe.
And then when you do Drag Race, you have to do your makeup and your outfit the same every time. So they have like a little picture of like for reference to make sure that everything is the same continuity wise. And we do those at like 6 or 7 in the morning. So what time is she waking up to do her beat on her face?
She's committed. She wants to look good.
And she does look good too. And she
yeah.
says that she's like the face. And I definitely agree. She definitely has like a really sickening, quintessential drag mug. When I think of like, what does good drag sultry makeup look like? That's it.
Not Amanda? Oh my God, don't put this in here.
It's in there already. It's in there.
But you know what? She's committed. She's going to be on TV. So, and if that's going to be her shtick is face, like, it's her face, girl.
Yeah, it's the complete opposite of Amanda.
Oh.
She's also really good in confessionals. She seems like she's going to be the narrator of the season, and I totally live for that. Yeah, I love it. Just seeing her in the confessionals, I'm like, that is a ag.
Okay, coming in blue is Saphira Crystal. I think that's how she said it, right? She goes, ooh. Oh yeah, ooh. Why? Why is she spooking us?
And then she comes in, she goes, I think this place is haunted. I don't know why. But it sounds like, ooh, girl.
Why was that the line?
I don't know, but I think it was really funny because it's just absurd.
You know what I was doing the other day? I was looking at J. Jolie's Instagram and thinking she was on Dragula. So this is the turnaround where someone spooky is also sickening. You know?
I'm like, is the ghost thing part of her personality? Is she saying she's so scary? Is she saying that everyone else is spooky? I don't know.
Okay, so she comes out in these like she comes out in feathers.
I like it. I think it's cute, and I love when drag queens go opulent and they bring feathers.
Yeah, I like the outfit too. It looks great. Looks fun.
Mm-hmm. And she is, maybe she did the woo because she's like an opera singer and it sounds like opera.
Oh, right.
She kind of gives me Britta energy, like Entertainer of the Year winner sort of energy. Okay, up next we have Mirage. With all the smoke on your face and lights, we should call you Mirage.
What do you think about this look?
I like it. I was telling you on this, I am always biased for a girl who will use eclectic colors and will go out there to make something that's like fun and colorful and creative. And if this is the first thing that we're seeing from her, I get the feeling that one, she's like eclectic in a sense that she can pull stuff together from things like that she didn't make. And two, she's fun. Like she's just interesting and she likes colors and she's just energetic. I get energetic from her.
Yeah, like this outfit is not like the typical drag outfit, but the styling of it is really good. And she's I think she's referencing EDC, which is in Vegas. Because she's wearing like candies, like she's wearing all the candies on her bracelets. So she's a rave girl. She's having fun.
Maybe she had another line that referenced EDC and they told her she couldn't do it or something. Because she walked in and then she was like, well, a bunch of trash bags. She basically called them trash bags. And she said the irony was supposed to be that she looks like trash. So I feel like she's like self-deprecating, which I also live for. Oh, and I also love her confessional look.
It kind of tells you more about who she is as a person.
And what kind of person is that?
Someone with long hair. Okay, coming up, your favorite soap?
Time of day?
Dawn?
Soap?
Like dishwashing
I
soap?
do like Dawn. I do like Dawn. I more than Dawn, I like the duck that they always dunk in the oil.
She better reference that.
I definitely think that she has this like eclectic Brooklyn feel to her drag, like Luca Ghost and like all of these kind of like queens that have like a very like ethereal light look in New York, you know? She feels like a horse girl on ketamine.
No. No, like an actual horse girl.
Yeah, I think so too. She has definitely that kind of energy. She seems like she'd be fun. She seems interesting.
Yeah, she does.
And it's been a while since we've had a girl with like big makeup on Drag Race. Who's the last girl with big makeup? It feels like me.
Yeah, you and Crystal.
Like big makeup. Yeah. 4 years. Every 4 years, girl. Every 4 years. And the 4 years before that, it was Kimchi. That's all of our girls' entrances. They were very cute. Who was your favorite so far?
I'm actually going to say Mirage was my favorite.
Mirage was my favorite as well.
Yeah.
I think that Mirage is my favorite and second is Q's because Q had like a very good monotone palette. It was very good and opulent. But my personal tastes gravitate towards Mirage.
Same.
Like Rainbow Bright Stripper, I'm always down for.
Right.
Let's talk about the first time Rue comes in to the workroom as a full train conductor. And then she's like, I'm gonna ride a train through your asses.
I love the little, like, what is it called? Like an ascot, but it's the gloves.
Ascot, yeah.
That was cute.
I think this outfit is cute. And then every time she walks in to the workroom for the first time, it's always just like, what the fuck is she wearing?
No, I think the outfit should be that because she's only on screen as this for like 10 seconds. It should be a statement.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, so we get to our first episode photo challenge and it's kind of strange. It's a little bit weird. It's through a Ring doorbell.
This is kind of the worst first episode photo shoot ever.
I kind of thought it was funny. I do like the photo shoots where they are given a good... Yeah, the concept is funny. The execution was weird because not all the girls were the best at improv.
Literally last season they had a car and like water and like it was outside with a real photographer. And now it's like inside,
it's a
but
Ring
also
doorbell.
outside, but also...
Overhead lighting.
And like, this was like the uncanny valley of photo shoots. Like they were just like in the Drag Race back rooms trying to make something happen.
They're like, all right, pose. And then I see good poses and the Ring doorbell is a video. So the pictures that they chose were weird stills. Like the pictures they chose were weird and them in like half movements. It was very odd.
You know when drag queens say we love Flash? This is the reason.
Did you like any of the photos or did you get a good impression of any of the queens? I got a good impression for Dawn. She's the one that I remember the most because Dawn was like, I think animals should be able to vote. And she's like, who would they vote for? And she goes, not you.
She was really the only one that made RuPaul laugh, which is kind of the goal of the first photo shoot.
That's the goal of the first episode, period. Because if you can't make her laugh, she's going to forget about you. I also got a good feel for Morphine. I just thought it was wild. Just her in that makeup with her big ass nails just like in the ring was so freaky.
They're like bars. They're not even like nails.
They were like X-Men claws.
Yeah.
Okay, out of drag, does anything kind of hit you weird? Because for me, I feel like a mandatory meeting kind of looks the same.
I want to really try and not bully Amanda this episode, but it's going to be so hard.
We're doing it out of love. We're doing it out of love because we've been there.
Yeah, and also I kind of really like Amanda. We'll see at the more the season goes, but I like her vibe.
Yeah, just to note for later, she just has a small forehead. So if you see that her wig is forward, it might just be because her hairline is right there. And who else was there? Dawn. Dawn is a eclectic white twink. Talent. It's time for the talent show. Spring break, MTV, all that jazz. First off, they got Derek Barry.
It's Britney, bitch.
I was surprised. I love seeing
I don't know
her.
where they got Derek Barry. We can actually hire Britney now. No, she looks good though. She looks like Britney doing that's the whole point of it, is doing the whole MTV beach party thing, and I live. It's so cute. So let's go ahead and go into the talent show. Our first talent is Morphine. And she does a talent that's like kind of like sultry dancing. She thinks she has 2 reveals in the performance. Yeah. She like opens her dress, and then it's a smaller dress, and then she opens that, and then it's like a 2-piece sort of outfit. Mm-hmm. And she looks gorgeous the whole entire time. I thought this was really cute. I feel like that was not her song, because it wasn't like, hey, Mama Ru, I'm going blue. I'm going to lick my balls. How about you? It wasn't like that, you know?
The nude illusion was very good.
Oh, it was really nice. It was so good that the part with the zipper, I was like, girl, that's a horrible scar she has on her back.
I think she did really good. I like her performance.
A mandatory meeting is next, and a mandatory meeting we do have to have with everyone in the whole world about whether or not we like this song. Because I don't like this song so much that I think I like it.
It's so exactly what she would bring, and I think that's why I like it.
Yeah. And it's also just like, when AI auto-generates a drag queen who is inspired by Drag Race, that's what the song they made is. We've had life before. We've had life before Where's My Kitty? And life after Where's My Kitty?
Because
what about her performance?
I liked it. She's so energetic.
She was pretty good, I have to say. Like, she's pretty athletic and she's very engaging.
Yeah, she gets up really fast. Like, you know that video of the girl dancing at the bar, and then she falls, and then she gets up really fast? She kind of was like giving that.
That's the energy that she gives me. Also the energy of the girl that like, she puts her foot on the plastic chair, and then she like tries to step over it so that she can go over, and then she falls on her face. She's giving that energy. But like, she's giving the energy of like a drag queen who hurt herself really bad, but she's still going with it.
Okay, so Dawn comes out, and she also has an original song with reveals. I was actually kind of surprised. I was surprised that she came out with something like this, because it was very like techno-y.
I did like that her song was narratively driven, but like the song itself, like I would not re-listen to. I hate to say it, I would listen to the Kitty one more.
The Kitty one is kind of iconic.
In like a Let Loose sort of way.
Nothing can top Let Loose.
No one will top. Who would top Coco? The thing with Dawn that we're going to see recurring is her love of long sleeves. The long sleeves that like go way above and beyond like how long the length of her arms is. And I kind of live for that. I feel like that's very like kid growing up in the 2000s sort of aesthetic.
Right. I like everything that Dawn has brought since she's been on the screen.
Okay. Q does the...
Mm-hmm. That was funny.
And she like... It was so funny, and it was very well rehearsed. She has a good grasp of comedy and how her facial expressions are coming off, which I give her real kudos for. She's good at entertaining. I feel like I would go to one of her shows. She has kind of San Francisco energy too, but like she can actually sew.
Oh, so you think no one in San Francisco can sew?
No, prove me wrong, San Francisco. Yeah. Prove me wrong. Those are our friends. And prove me wrong, friends.
Is on.
So Q essentially does like the Japanese variety show thing, and that's all I could think about was like the guy going like doing the gymnastics like thing, going ha. Hi, ha, hi, ha.
Right.
Hi, ha, hi, hey. I thought it was so funny. Oh, next is Tsunami.
Oh.
It was not good. It was like she started the song and then she went into a deeper voice. She's like, my name's Tsunami. And then too, like she didn't move around and it really didn't show off like
move around.
her
She was
as
very
a talent.
centered the whole time.
And the thing is like she's like a model if that's like her thing, and she was saying her runway walk is what she's most proud of. She should have really emphasized that, but in a campy way. This is what I'm saying, where like this talent show shows where girls have talent, but they're also smart. Like Naomi Smalls made her modeling interesting. She had that interesting song and then she had that weird reveal at the end. Like that's at least one gag. And this one, the gag was the music. Like I was gagging on the music.
Yeah, and that's like a difference between like, I don't know if Q is a good performer or not, like as a performer, like as an energetic performer, but she used her like skill set and her like thinking. She thought about what is a good performance that doesn't require her to like do, I don't know, like a dip or something. Okay,
so Tsunami is definitely in trouble. If I had to choose anyone from right now to put on the very bottom, it would be this one already. Just because like she's really pretty and but the performance just wasn't gripping at all. And we've had so many talent shows in the past. It's like the more you do an original song, the more I want to kick you out of a window. Next up, Soprano, She Better Do.
Why did Derek say that?
Soprano, She Better Don't.
Oh no. Okay.
I just got that as I was explaining it to you. Okay, next up is Saphira, and she is doing, you said, she's like, oh, she's actually doing a talent.
I mean...
But she did sing really well. She played to her strengths because she knows that if it's just singing or like opera singing, who knows, someone else could be doing opera singing too. Someone else could be live singing their own original song. They might be lumped in with them. How are you gonna stand out? So she said subtitles.
Right.
So is she a sub queen or a dub queen?
I was thoroughly amused, but I was also thinking of like, if you went to a club and it's like one of those clubs where like there's no like host, like it just goes right into the performance. Like imagine it going from like Lady Gaga and then all of a sudden it's just like opera.
But if I'm buying a ticket for a show that's specifically her, then I would love to see it. There were two lines in there that I thought were really funny. The first one is like My Beloved Father, where she's referencing RuPaul. Like that's so funny. And then there's a line where she says, I want to be slayed. And that is like the funniest thing to me, that the opera translates to I want to be slayed. I don't know, it was really funny. In case you're new to the shit soup, we do things a little bit differently here. We don't judge our runways based on things like toots or boots or whether or not we like them or not. No. We judge them based on random things that we think will be stupid. So this week, we're gonna be taking a look at their outfits and we're gonna be seeing what kind of person is that on the subway? And for those of you guys that live in New York, mama, and you take the subway every day, Miss Thing, to get to work in your subway fish like Alexis Michelle, mama.
You know, they're taking the T train. Wait, not
taking
the
T train to the D train to my A train, okay. To the M to the MMO train. Well, mamo. And I just want us to kind of figure out, Cash, who their real life subway counterparts will be.
I'm so glad that there's 7 people in this episode. Remember when we had a just 16 on one episode? That was crazy. You never know what you're gonna see on a subway.
And you never know what you're gonna see on the runway. And the theme right now is reveals. Reveals.
Okay.
Has anyone ever revealed themselves to you on the subway? So first up, we have Morphine Love Dion, and she comes out in this. She comes out in a towel.
She comes out in a towel, but the long way. It is very long.
It is a very long towel, and it kind of like unfurls like a Naruto scroll, like in a war movie when they're doing the gauze around someone's body, or like a mummy.
Oh.
She unravels like a mummy, cause she's mummy. But she reveals into what I would think someone at the beach wearing a towel
would wear.
Reveal to. A swimsuit.
I do like the styling of the towel. Like, I do like how she kind of wore it. Because, like...
She said it was couture. It was made for her.
Yeah, she sure made that herself. Wait, which part?
How do you make that for yourself?
The towel?
How do you get that couture? How do you put that in your Instagram DM? I thought she looked really good when she took off the towel and then it was like, you know, her long flowy human hair with the thing. But like, maybe she thought, she was like, okay, the prompt is reveal yourself. It's not surprise them.
I would say that this was a different reveal than we're used to seeing, but just that swimsuit was so like basic.
I feel like this is the person on the subway, how when a rat runs into the subway, everyone puts their feet up except for this person because they're asleep and then it crawls up them.
What?
That's what I get. That's what this outfit is giving. It's giving like, I don't give a fuck. There's a rat and I'm sleeping.
I feel like she's giving me like, she just like came from IKEA and she has like...
And she's holding the big box.
She's holding these big bags on her arms and she's coming in. But it's just like, they're not heavy, so she's still holding it. She's just like kind of everywhere. She's like...
It's a big box, but there's no weight to it. Okay, well that's our ranking.
Check that as you will. Okay, so next up is Dawn, and she comes out as the abominable... What is it? Abominable? Anominable.
Yuma Samanaki.
Abominable. Wait, why can't I say it? Abominable? I thought you were making fun of her when you said the long sleeves. I was like, oh, she only came out in long sleeves twice.
Those are regular people-sized sleeves. But they're just really big on her.
I do like this outfit. Did she repaint herself a different color?
I think she did. I have to say, like, it wasn't my favorite, but I do like the reveal of like the longer sleeves and everything with it too. I think it's cute. She did take off a coat, but I do like the reveal. Okay, I know exactly who this is on the subway. Okay. I know exactly who this is.
Who is it?
Have you seen, I think it's a picture or a video. No, it's a video on TikTok. There's a guy on the subway and he has a puffer sleeve jacket. He has a puffer sleeve jacket and he has the sleeves. They're so long. They're so long on the puffer. It's a blue puffer sleeve jacket and it's so long it drags on the floor of the subway and the bottom is so dirty. It's so dirty and he's grabbing everything like with the puffer jacket sleeve.
Ew.
He's that man.
Oh no.
Have you not seen it?
No, I have not.
I will find it for this video.
Okay.
That is exactly the subway person. Next up is a mandatory meeting, which her wig falls off in the first one. They kept it in. I thought that was so funny. But her outfit with like this odd Uncanny Valley, Lee Bowery, like reveal. I was talking with Yuhua because I did bootleg review and I think I said on the review that I didn't like it. But upon watching it again, I actually really like it because of the way that she revealed. She went from skin tone to purple. And it was really revealing and like shocking because the purple didn't match the breastplate. But it was like... But it was like a big A to B, you know? Like a big move from one way to the other.
Right. Wait, but if her skin is purple, then why are her arms still skin tone color?
Why didn't you completely turn purple?
Wait.
I was thinking
the
like...
part that... So it was just the dress and the head that was covered?
Yeah, just her dress. Yeah, just her dress and head were part of the body and she took it off.
That's weird.
Yeah, but that's still like part of the other outfit. So she didn't get out of it completely, I guess. is what we should take away from this. I do like the reveal though, but I will say like it needs a lot of editing.
I mean, there was a story. There was like a very interesting story that came out of this reveal.
I'm just saying like the small little pieces, like taking off the gloves and matching the skin tone of the breastplate. Also, she had 3 boobs. Did you see it?
I sure did.
Okay, I did not the first time I saw it. The first time I saw it, I was like, why is her boob so weird? Because it was like all rhinestone and the texture was really funny.
Yeah, and then she had like the alien hip thingies, and they're like this small. Like.
Also, she revealed into the flattest wig I've ever seen. The most unstyled Amazon wig that I've ever seen. Okay. Subway.
So you know those people that wear like the fake masks that look like real people?
Like the Elmo and the Superman in Times Square?
Like the human face masks. But actually I do like that one too. Yeah, like the fake Elmos.
She looks like the fake Elmos that like, it's not exactly Elmo, it's not exactly Mickey, but if you take a picture with them, they're gonna shake you down.
It's not Mickey Mouse, it's mascot rat. and it's like red fuzzy character.
I feel like this is more, her look is more of like leaving work rather than going to work.
Right. No, it's like when you see like the fake Spider-Man people, but they're all like on their smoke break.
Yes! Yeah. She is, okay, but out of all of these characters, what is she? Is she fake Spider-Man, fake Elmo? Is she... Is she the Wonder Woman? Who else is there? I think there's Gumby sometimes.
She's the fake Transformer.
The fake Transformer. And the transformation doesn't work.
Okay, so next up is Tsunami Muse. And she's coming out in a where is Carmen Sandiego kind of coat.
I feel like it's like Naomi Campbell, right? Like it's very sleek and model. She looks really good in this first look, which to be fair is a trench coat and hair. One thing I didn't notice on the first watch is that she pulled it from the back. She opened it from the back and pulled it forward. So I don't think the front even unzips or anything at all.
I think that's good. I think that's good for like a performance. So I do like the way how it's innovative.
When they say like if the models are good enough, they can sell the garment. Not this one. Not this one, girl. Definitely not. That's how I feel. Her last outfit that she ended up in is actually something that Candy Muse, I think, has worn. Like that red underwear that goes down a little bit. The only difference is her nipples are covered. Which person is this on the subway? I feel like this is a regular person. I feel like this is like a regular person, but it's like a model going to a shoot.
This is kind of like a girl going out. Like she's going out in the town. She wears her like skimpy dress, but it's like in the middle of winter and it's cold. So she's freezing to death. Like she's like literally wearing nothing.
It's pouring outside. She's in a skimpy dress. She doesn't have the jacket. She's already cold. Her makeup's coming off. It's the end of the night, right? And she's in the subway and she already took her shoes off. So her feet are touching the floor.
Well, also, it's flooded because sometimes it does that.
Yeah, she's the girl on the subway and you're like, how is she not gonna get flatworm? How is she not gonna get hookworm from this? Like, why is her feet touching the floor? And it looks like she walked like 10 blocks. Well, and she's drunk. All right, final verdict. Cold woman with short dress.
In a flooded subway.
In a flooded subway. Next up is Q, who already feels like they just live in New York. I don't know why I get that feeling. It's the extra artsy.
Her walking is very
to them.
Her runways are very theatrical.
I love her outfit. She made it herself. It's like this big black silhouette. It has these gorgeous feathers on it. For me, right away, it reads as like a moth larva, like a black moth larva. And then her reveal is like this big sort of psychedelic
I like
color
it.
scheme that's like very moth-like.
I like
the
the
contrast
of the reveal.
Exactly. The contrast was very, very jarring. Like it was like against the black, the colors really popped. And the colors she chose were really good.
Yeah, like she chose a very bright like neon colors. The pattern is very busy, so it like is contrasting to her black look. And she was selling this outfit. She's like walking very slowly and taking it off very slowly. So
for sure.
I really like.
And I already knew that I knew that she looked good. And it's that confidence in like her sewing ability and her taste that I absolutely love. She also too, when she does the reveal with her arms, you can still see the shape of her body is in an hourglass shape. Okay, which person is this on the subway? I have a feeling that I feel like this is a person who goes on the subway and they have an animal, but it's like an animal that's not normally supposed to be there.
Like a parrot?
Like a parrot, or they have like 2 trained cats that are just on their shoulder, or it could be like an iguana or a python. I feel like one of those is like I feel like one of those is the answer. It's a person on a subway and you're just looking at them because they have an animal on them.
Yeah, they have a live, unleashed animal in your
Yeah,
presence.
unleashed. A crocodile or like an alligator or something like that. Okay, but what animal are they holding?
Well, I was gonna say parrot. I said parrot earlier.
I feel like it's an iguana, and I feel like she kisses it.
And it's looking at you. Okay, so next up is Mirage. And she comes out in this blue and orange kind of cone. Like
she kind of feels like a betta fish, right?
She looks like a chicken snow cone.
I like that she chose like these complementary colors.
Yeah.
That just like are really stark. And like I don't think it looks gross. Usually I hate orange and blue together, but for some reason it works because it's extra gaudy here.
I just like how she had no arms. Like when she turned and it's just like a cone.
When she's like, yeah, she's like a cone, there's no arms there, and it's just legs. I do think that out of everyone, I like her reveal the most.
Okay.
I think she looked absolutely pretty, and she definitely said, Vegas.
Right.
This feels more of like a burlesque star.
Mm-hmm. I wish the edit. This is not about her, but the editing made the reveal weird. Like we didn't get to see.
I know. That was like the camera was in the wrong place every time.
Like how?
It's subway time. I feel like we're taking the subway in. This is also New York in the subway, right?
Why are we always in New York? I guess so.
Something lives inside of you. I don't know the lyrics to that song. But okay, so we're in New York. We're in the subway. I think she has an outfit that's 2 in the morning, right? 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning.
I definitely think that. I also definitely think that she smells good. Like she smells like heavy perfume, and she like wafts the whole cart full of it.
Do you think she's the girl on the subway doing her makeup on the subway?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She definitely gives that vibe of like she's in the subway, she's putting it on, and then she goes, all right, setting spray. Oh wait, powder. Setting spray.
And she does it. Everyone is like, on the subway, girl.
Yeah, but everyone else is set.
Okay, so last but not least, it is Saphira Crystal. She comes out in this like cool toned dress.
But she comes out in like this big blue, almost like it feels like an Illuminati robe.
I mean, I don't mind that robe because it's like the ruffling makes it look good, but the second outfit was like
the purple.
I know what fabric that is, and that fabric is like 49
Not
cents
good.
a yard. And then it's like, oh my god, this fabric is so cheap. Like, let me just make a whole thing out of it. But like, it's so crinkly in the wrong places. Like, it looked good in the first
It's crinkly
one.
dinkly and not regular degular.
Not regular. Is this regular or degular?
I feel like if she didn't have the ugly second dress, if she didn't have that weird looking second dress, then her reveal from the robe to the leotard would have been really lackluster. So maybe she had to have that dress in between.
Yeah. I do like that corset.
Yeah.
The corset looks really, it looks nicely made.
Titties. Close together.
It must have been like a thing where you get them and you're like, well, I gotta use them now.
Can she like blow them up? Can you put like a straw in there and go? I do like the outfit in the very end. I think it would be good to like see it in a show. Okay, she's our last one. She is part of our Subway family, okay? And not Subway the sandwich. Subway, the mode of transportation. Okay, so imagine this. All right, you're tired. Oh my God. This is you, Cash. Cash one day, she comes out of the club. She's like just coming down from a little bit of Molly. She doesn't know what she just put in her body. And then she's like in the subway and then she's like, yeah, oh my God, yeah. And she's barely noticing anything. The train's already moving. She's got her eyes closed. She's holding on to the top. And then out of nowhere, you open your eye and something wakes you up and you're sober.
I don't know. I would feel like if I saw this, I'd be like, am I in the back rooms?
I feel like she's surprise mariachi band.
What?
I feel like she's surprised mariachi band. Like in the subway, it happens. Like the doors open, a whole mariachi band comes in, and then they start playing on the subway. That's what this outfit is giving me. It was like normal, boobs close together, mariachi play.
Like a flash mob. Like, you're just trying to get...
Flash mob?
You're trying to, like, just get through your day, but then, like, all of a sudden, everyone's just, like, frozen for some reason. Or it's the one where it's the twins and they're mirroring each other, and it's the boobs.
Oh, yeah. You're like, why does everyone on this train have breastplates that are too close together? Okay, so that is our official ranking of these outfits. Cash, I felt like I just rode the subway.
Yeah, I feel it, too. Like... It's very slay in
And I'm glad no one was a flasher. So after we do our judges' critiques to all the girls, they get to rate a queen. And it's the circle.
Girl, it looks exactly like the circle. Like the way they even put the queens is like,
I was trying not to tell you because I was like, she's gonna say it when she sees it. She's gonna say it when she sees it. Because Cash loves the circle.
I love the circle.
Okay, so we do rate a queen, which is basically like the queens are gonna be rating each other based on how well they performed for the week. Whether or not they're gonna be doing this format forever, we don't know.
I really
but
like
it could be interesting. It's like an all-star sort of switch up, don't you think?
I guess so.
So they're all rating each other, and it's pretty much the same thing. Like Q and Saphira are in the top, and they're putting Tsunami and Amanda on the bottom. But what isn't par for the course is all the things the girls are saying.
Right.
Because Q's like, I'm gonna put her in the bottom because her outfit was rotted. Morphine is like, that outfit told me everything that I had to know about her. And it was just like, damn, these girls are going in, but they're giving good reasons.
Yeah, but that's why I like when they do this stuff, like when they rate it and then they explain it, because it really like makes it more shady.
Yes, no. Yeah, exactly. And you have to explain it too. I mean, like, and you also have to explain yourself if like it's your friend. No one's gonna see it, right? Like, so you can just say it and then they see it during the premiere.
Right.
Do you agree with their tops and bottoms?
Yeah. I agree with a lot of them, actually.
I definitely think the top was the top, middle was the middle, and bottom was the bottom. Mm-hmm. A lot of people really do like Mirage's, and they put her like in the top. A lot of like fans put her in the top 2 or top 3. And I definitely think that she was one of the better performing of the group and was more engaging. The heel clacking was kind of slay. It was puss.
Yeah, that's usually what like you see when you go to a drag show.
Yeah, but it was kind of like what I see at a drag show, but it's extra cunt. So, top 2, we have Saphira and Q, and no one's going home. Fuck. I agree with the top 2. I'm sure you do too, right?
Yeah.
Let's talk about the lip sync. Is there anything that really stood out to you or anything that came off on you?
I don't think it was my favorite lip sync I've ever seen.
I feel like every time we do Beyonce on Drag Race, we do her a disservice.
I know. The writers were probably like, the first episode, we gotta drop Beyonce. And then the only 2 people that didn't do dance for their talent shows win. And
yeah.
I mean, they're dancing, but
it just doesn't feel like it matches the tone of the song.
Yeah. I love it when...
And it's such a good song, too.
I love it when white queens can't dance, and then when there's like an intense part, they just shake.
So, Saphira wins. Yay! I really like Saphira. I definitely think that she won the lip sync, and the breastplate moment with the yo-yo was very funny.
It was really funny. When I saw that on Twitter, I was like,
she's entertaining. She's really entertaining, and I'm really glad for her. But here's the thing. She has immunity now. Remember that. Immunity is a thing. She has immunity. So if she does really bad and does a Katy Perry impersonation that's terrible, she's going to stay.
She's going to have to RuPaul-agize.
Just think about it.
So Katy, hashtag RuPaul.
She's going to have to hashtag RuPaul-agize. Cash, what did you think of the episode?
I'm excited. I'm excited for it to be back.
I think that this first group of queens is very lovely, but I have to say that I am excited for the next batch of queens to come in and show what they do. I'm really excited for Nymphia Wind. Like, she's like my number one. I'm excited for. So I can't wait for next episode.
Yeah, me too.
And are you going to be joining us for next week?
I'm not. I'm going to be am I going to be in Japan by then? I am.
You are by the time we film this. So congratulations on your trip to Japan, Cash. We're all going to miss you. If you happen to be in Japan or in the Philippines, send Cash a DM and maybe she'll meet you. But before you go off on your trip, where can everybody here find you?
So you can find me on Instagram at CashMoneyDrag, and you can find me on TikTok, and you can find me here on YouTube as well. I'll probably comment down below or something.
Highly recommend that you subscribe to her, because if you've ever laughed at anything on this channel, Cash is edited.
Yeah. So I do a lot of K-pop, P-pop, and lifestyle stuff. So if you just want to see that, just come on over.
Look, if you want something to put on in the background while you fold clothes, this is the perfect channel.
That's exactly what I do.
And I love that. Okay, so I guess that's it with this episode. But before we go, Cash, I wanted to say a special thanks to all of my patrons on Patreon. Thank you guys. You are making this possible. And since Cash is going on a vacation, a lot of your funds are going to be going towards new endeavors. I started taking ADHD medication, so now I'm like a planning person. So I'm trying to make a photo studio here in LA and do other things and hire other photographers and videographers and that stuff. So if you help join our Patreon, you can get more videos just like this, an exclusive lip sync reaction where I react to the lip sync in real time, and so many other perks like helping our channel grow and helping me and other stuff that I haven't figured out yet. If you know something that you want to add to a Patreon perk that would be really good, comment down below, because I'm open to taking suggestions, honestly.
Drawing commission.
And oh yeah, I could do that. I could. You want me to draw Candy Muse? Here.
Oh.
Anyways, I think with that, we're gonna say talk you later. Bye everyone. See you next week.